Okay, hello everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are joining us from today. Welcome to the pre-orientation of Korea Youth Summit 2026. How are you guys today? Please, I want to know how are you guys today? How are you guys feeling for today? Are you guys feeling great? Please let me know in the chat Zoom if that's possible. Mine is pretty well. I want to know how about you guys? Please type it down on the chat Zoom. So, actually, for today's topic will be very interesting. Okay, I'm pretty good, feeling great, thanks. I hope all of you too. Yes, I hope so. I hope everyone doing great. Great. All great. Thank you. Okay. I'm so happy to hear that. So for today's pre-orientation topics, we will talking about how to get sponsored because we invite our YBB alumni program from the previous year of Korea Youth Summit. She is one of the delegates of Korea Youth Summit 2025, and we will ask her about her experience to get the sponsorship to Korea Youth Summit. And before that, actually, we talked about this for the first pre-orientation. If you guys remembered, for our first pre-orientation, we talked about how to make a proposal to your sponsorship. And yeah, we today we invite our speaker to sharing her experience to get her sponsorship. Okay, before that, I want to introduce myself. My name is Zarani. I'm from Indonesia and I'm one of the YBB team. And yeah, I'm so glad that we met again for this week. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. And you can just grab your favorite snack or maybe find your comfiest spot and enjoy this whole session. Okay, and before that, maybe you guys, if that possible, maybe you can turn on your camera and use our virtual background. Um, so we get to know each other better. And don't forget to rename your Zoom name profile into name underscore country. Yeah, so we're getting ready to our main session. And please, please find your comfiest spot. Okay, before that, please, you can send any reaction to the Zoom. So I want to make sure that you guys tuning on for this today presentation. Please send any reaction to this Zoom. Maybe you can send love reaction or clap or anything. You can just send any reaction to this Zoom, just making sure you guys tuning on to our pre-orientation today. Okay, I will go first. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, I think you guys are ready to hearing our speaker today. And without any further ado, let's just please welcome our speaker for today. Hello, Miss Samantha.
Hello.
How are
Is my
you?
voice clear enough? You can
Yes,
hear me?
yes.
Okay.
Okay, how are you?
I'm great. I hope
Okay.
everyone is doing great as well, okay?
Yes. Okay. So, for your information, guys, Miss Samantha is one of the delegates of Korea Youth Summit 2025, and she got to get sponsor from her office to get to the Korea Youth Summit last year. And yeah, we will talk about her experience today. And currently, she is a digital creative. And so we will talk about her experience for how to get the sponsorship. If you guys have a lot of questions, please make sure you keep it first. We will have the Q&A session later and we will discuss it. Okay. So are you ready, Miss Samantha?
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so the time is yours.
Okay. Thank you. So hi everyone. I hope everyone is doing great today. And also, yeah, I hope you have like the comfy spot to listen to this, as maybe most of you also, yeah, think that maybe fully funded or partially funded can be a good thing for adding your excitement to this event. So I will share to you guys my experience on how I secured sponsor for Korea Youth Summit. So yeah, once again, my name is Sam. You can call me Sam. I'm from Indonesia. I'm now a digital creative and brand strategist. Actually, it's like I work at home, also take care of my kids. So yeah, and then I will tell you more about this and how my job can link to sponsor and everything. So yeah. So how I got sponsored for Korea Youth Summit. Next slide, please. So I might tell you right now about the result first. So I will put the result first at our first slide because I feel like it will motivate you. It will inform you better to see like the end of the contributions that I give to sponsor. I will tell you the video that I create for them. But on briefly, I successfully got two sponsors, one from a company and another one from a community. And one of the sponsors came from someone who's also an alumnus, same university with me. If you're from Indonesia, you know ITB, Institut Teknologi Bandung. So we are the same alumni from that. And also the community that sponsored me was Ikatan Alumni ITB. So it means like, yeah, alumni of ITB, alumni of that university that sponsors me to go to Korea Youth Summit. So yeah, you can click admin, you can click the video. So we can watch the video first right now. This is my contribution to them. So you can watch it. Yeah, we can have like 1 minute to or 2 minutes to watch this.
Being a mother has opened a new set of questions in my life. What am I giving to my kids beyond care and comfort? What will they see in me when they grow up? Will they see me as someone who kept learning and contributing even in small ways? And beyond all that, will I be able to look at myself and feel like I kept growing? That I didn't pause who I am, I expanded it bit by bit, day by day. As a remote working mother, sometimes I feel less empowered, as if my space to contribute is small or quiet. But apparently, I feel like we're shaping the next generation as mothers, and that matters deeply. There, I led a global team focused on Sustainable Development Goals number 11, Sustainable Citizen Communities, and together we were recognized as best group for our inclusivity, collaboration, and bold visions for youth-led urban change. That's why I'm especially grateful for the opportunity to step forward. With the support of Yayasan Keluarga Firaldi Akbar and Ikatan Alumni ITB Jawa Barat, I had the honor to represent Indonesia at the Korea Youth Summit 2025. So thank you for believing in alumni like me and for opening the doors to a global and meaningful opportunities.
Yeah, so that's one of the contributions that I committed to give to the sponsor. And inside that, I share that this is like a work experience. Before that, I am a mother. I'm also like a freelancer, creative, digital creative and brand strategies. And being a mother doesn't stop me from dreaming and also developing myself. That's why I joined this opportunity. And I feel glad that like there are sponsors that supported me. And then the output that I and my team won the best group is like a bonus for the sponsor, and then also have like a specific like special speech like that to the sponsor, so they feel like appreciated and everything. And then I do collab with their Instagram so they can share like transparently like the sponsor they give to me, and they can share it to the audience of theirs. And then Yeah, I think that's exactly, I think, one of the example of how we can give like a contribution to the sponsor. Next. So I think first and foremost, I think our mindset matters the most. For me personally, when I knew this event, Korea Youth Summit, and then the organizer, Youth Break Boundaries, I feel like the most important thing to decide whether you join this like funding or not, you have to join this because you know that the experience is worth it. So I think last year, oh no, this year actually, this year I saw like so many people really curious about like how getting a sponsor, maybe because they focus on that. But for me, I hope that all of you wanted to join this event because you know how worth it is that how you can have like experience international networking. So you have to put it first, and then maybe the next priority is having sponsored, because I feel like the experience is bigger, is a bigger factor than just like having sponsored. So I feel like decide first that you're joining funding or not, because you know that the experience is worth it, the international networking is worth it. But if you still like, well, I feel like I'm so interested and I really want to join this event, but still like financial issues is like the first issue that you have, then I think I want to make sure to you guys, you have to start early if that's the reason. If the biggest reason or the biggest issue is financial for you, then you have to pursue, you have to set the target from now on, like that. So you have to put like full effort to get the sponsor. Next. So yeah, for me, if you want to focus on like having sponsor, I think you have to prepare early and prepare smart. So yeah, I mean like there are a lot of sources right now. Like you can find it or on the internet, you can find an example or ask for from the former participants, like last year participant, and then yeah, you have like you can find any templates. It's really easy for finding templates on internet right now, and you can just like curate it. You can just filter that and gather not only your information but also even the community information to convince the potential sponsor, so they are very sure to give you the sponsor because you especially and also the event are really interesting for them. And also proofread your proposal so it feels solid and trustworthy. So I did like proofreading several times again and again, and make sure that you put your point of view from the potential sponsors. Like if they read the first page and then what's the next question that pops up in their head, and you can answer that on the next page and next page, something like that. I will show you like the example of like the pages. Next. Okay, you can zoom in the first, the right above um, the email that I sent. So yeah, the template is the same actually, but you have to personalize like to the head of HR or to the head of CSR from that company, from X company X. So yeah, I mean like because I approached many company in Indonesia, so I use most of the language in Indonesian in Bahasa, but maybe you can still understand like some terms or phrases here in English. So the point is that I personalize like to the head of CSR program or HR, and then the next one, I introduce myself. I told them about the detailed information about this event and the organizer. And also the second paragraph, I also have like a specific information that I want to tell them. For example, this company, for me personally, you have to study the companies. So whenever you search their email or their contact, their office address, you also have to learn and study what is the program that they are running right now. For example, right now I find it really interesting that a lot of companies, especially like multinational companies in Indonesia right now, are also striving for like sustainability, which is a topic that also will be being discussed in a Korea Youth Summit or also in like international conferences. So I feel like, yeah, they align with United Nations program. And also it's something that we are gonna talk about in this Korea Youth Summit, sustainability, sustainable development programs or sustainable development goals, just like United Nations program. So I feel like it's really important to link that because they have that kind of program. And this Korea Youth Summit event have that kind of alignment. So we have to connect that. We have to talk about it first, even on the first approach on the email. So it will make them interested because it can link what they have, the program that they have, and the output will be aligned. And they are very like satisfied if we can link that. So they can like give a report to the company they have, like give a sponsor to the right people and the right community. And then yeah, something like that. And then the next picture below, you can see this is like the truth that I would like to tell you guys that yeah, you can see like I have sent on this screen capture, I have sent like 7 emails, but only 2 responded. So I think I will tell that truth that yeah, you have to like spread many, but also have that expectation, zero expectation that not always company responds to you. Not every company will respond to you. So yeah, the probability will be not really big, like not really big number. So you have to go harder, you have to work harder to find sponsors. As I stated here, that the effort you put in equal the result that you get. So you have to go harder, you have to collect more, you have to send more to more companies. Even though like a few responded to you, you have to make sure that they will be convinced with you. Next. So there are a lot of sources for finding sponsor. I can say here, this is what I worked, and this is the sources that I approached: alumni networks, community groups, as I am also a founder of like social community, so I can like approach them, related community, and also CSR programs, company. Like you can go, let's say like you do chat GPT, like find me or list me like 20 multinational companies, and then they write down like the list, and then you can just like manually go to their website one by one. Let's say like in Indonesia, there are a lot of companies that have big CSR programs, for example, Jarum, what else? Like Unilever, Indofood. So you can just like approach to them because you know that they are like a big companies. They are multinational companies that have like big, like well known. So you can approach them, go to their website, and also they will have like detailed information, whether it's address or email. You can email them, or if they responded and ask you to give them like the printed documents, you can just like send the like ship your printed documents to their office. And then last one, like brand companies that are seen supporting similar events. So don't hesitate to just like approach small to middle companies because sometimes they also have like CSR programs, and also they have like a mini programs or mini like contributions to people, especially like me. From I think I also focus on like small to middle companies because I think my representations of like being mother, sometimes people don't touch that part because they focus on like giving scholarship or giving sponsorship to let's say people that right now are in school or are at university. But for me, I can have like kind of niche, I can be like niche target for them to give, so they can like give sponsorship to people like me. Yeah, it's like kind of like different perspective, whether you can give or you can give like a mother, but they have like a part-time job and they are capable and you can just give them because you don't have like that kind of like structure, like complex structure of like big companies. So you can approach like small to middle companies. Next. Okay, next slide. You can zoom in. Right now, like there are 2 pages that I put on my proposal. No, before that. So you can zoom in. There are 2 pages here. Like the first, this is actually not the first page of my proposal, but like second to like fourth page, where I also tell not only about my personal information, like university that I graduate from, my working experience, my organizational experience, but also I told the potential sponsors about this event because there will be a question in their head about this event too, whether is this trusted or not. They are really good enough to have an event or not. So we can also tell them about the organizer, the event, and also if this company has like sustainability program. So that's why I put on the page here on the left about the SDG that like 4 SDGs are going to be discussed at this event. So I tell them like that specific information, so they will feel like, or they will think that we have like alignment with their program, their company program. And also I attach this kind of like alumni highlights and partnership that Youth Break Boundaries have had. So they feel like, oh, these are like big companies in Indonesia. So this event is trusted and I can give the sponsor to that person, me personally, like that. And also this is like the brief table of content, introduction, telling or introducing me, introducing the event, and then what benefits that we will give to them, and also the contributions for the company that we will give, and also details of support needed, and also how we offer the package, and also the closing statement. Next. Here actually, here are also like the pages that I put in the proposal. My tip is like make your proposal hard to ignore. Because yeah, like we introduce ourselves, we introduce our event, the event, and we have to make sure that the packages or the contributions that we want to give to them are clear. So that's why here I give like a table or a detail of like what kind of contributions that I will give to them in package based on the nominal they will give to me, like mini documentary and then article and then like videos that I share to you guys on the internet. I do collab with them with their account. And then the event schedule, I will give like very detailed information about me, about the event, about the schedule, about the package that I will give to them. So make it very detailed to them. And then my tips are don't just prepare a template of the proposal, but also personalize on how we greet them, on how we can give, like if they have like a specific program, for example, for education. So we will personalize or we will edit some of like the pages that will focus on like education, like that. So always do study the company, study their CSR program, and then do like personalize. So yeah, like what I mentioned before, introduce the event and why we can have the partnership. Like what are the benefits that they will get from me. So real clear benefits for the sponsor, highlight why the event is credible and worth backing, and make them feel like they're getting more than they give to me. That's why
I'm sorry, you unmuted.
okay, sorry. Okay. So yeah, that's why I gave you like this kind of table so you can just like have or give them clear, detailed information on the table. So they will understand and then they tend to give you more and more like bigger sponsor because they know that they will get more from you by seeing this package. Next. Okay, so I think this is last page, the last slide. So for me, yeah, always track everything. Maybe because I feel like I am so like data driven, wanted to have everything on track or detail. I always do like database. So please create a simple database, their contact, email, or office, so we can give them like the printed documents and also a status like contacted, and then they respond yes or no, or maybe you have this kind of like clear tracking so you can see like the progress by yourself and also update and also approach them daily instead of like having one day in 1 week where you, for example, that day you only have that day where you can approach like 20 companies, email 20 companies. That would be so tiring, but prefer to just like do that daily, every day, but approach like 2 or 3 companies every day. So you don't feel that exhausting, you don't feel so tired to approach that in a bigger number, to have like email them so many companies. So you just like have little progress every day. That's my tip. And also start small and grow big. Yeah, you have to have that kind of mindset that you can do it. You can have that kind of sponsorship because I feel like, yeah, it attracts, like your confidence attracts them, especially if you have to go uh, offline, you have to meet them directly and they see you like really confident to give this kind of like offer. I think that would be like a good thing if you're confident to show them that they have like the benefit from giving a sponsor to us. So yeah, begin with the people you know. That's why I feel like, yeah, I approached big companies as well. There are a lot of in Indonesia, for example, like Paragon, Indofood, what else? Yeah, Jarum. Some of them responded me, but I think the biggest factor that finally get me to have like a sponsorship because this middle company and also the community, which is like a community for alumni for ITB, for my university, because they really, they have seen me developing, they have seen me grow. So that's why they give me a sponsor. They wanted to give me the sponsor. They decided to give and put the trust in me because they feel like they know how I grow, how I evolve, how I develop myself. So that's why I think approaching someone or companies around you first, especially, is one of the most important things when you start to approach for sponsorship because they know you personally. They know how you make a progress. So yeah, begin with people you know, alumni, friends, like related community, small businesses, company with focus on like CSR program, and then expand to like big companies bit by bit. You can do it in parallel. So you approach people that you know or company that you know around you, and then you can just like do that kind of like little progress every day where you can just like email 2 or 3 big companies. And also, never underestimate small to middle business or companies because they often move faster. They respond to you faster. They give like the confirmation to you faster. So yeah, also do both, like people or company around you, and also in parallel, you also approach like big companies. Yeah, something like that. Next. So that's all for my presentation, and I hope you guys, or maybe the opportunities open up for you so you can have an experience that is worth it from this event for your youth summit, and also have a sponsor that backs you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Samantha, for sharing your entire journey to get sponsorship for the Korea Youth Summit last year. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, guys, by sending a reaction to the Zoom, please. Thank you so much, Miss Samantha. So we just heard about your um journey about how to get the sponsorship for the proposal or any tips and tricks, and of course how to like make the proposal and stuff like that. Thank you so much for sharing that to us. Okay, so I think a lot of the participants here were also excited about how to get sponsors. So I think you guys are having a lot of questions. But before that, please turn on your camera because we will have the documentation first. So please, if you are able to turn on your camera, please do it so we can document
Okay.
this pre-orientation. Okay, I will wait for you guys to turn on your camera. Okay, I see few of you guys who turn on your camera. Okay, okay, I think I will wait a few minutes. Okay, okay, let's just screenshot this. Please give your best pose and 1, 2, 3. Okay, once more, 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so as I mentioned before, Miss Samantha has already shared her journey and share her experience to get the sponsorship. Wait a minute, my laptop is lagging. Okay. Yes, so Miss Samantha earlier said that she got 2 sponsor from the company and then the community. And if you guys have questions for Miss Samantha about the sponsorship, please ask us through the chat Zoom, or maybe you can just directly ask us by raise your hand. I will allow you to ask the question. And maybe I wanted to warn you guys that in this Q&A session, we will have the questions related only to the topic, which is her experience to get sponsorship. So if you have another questions except this topic, please keep it and ask it on the next session. Okay? Okay. Is there anyone who wants to ask Ms. Samantha? In the chat Zoom maybe, or you can just directly ask us by raise hand. Okay. While we're waiting for the questions, maybe I will ask you first about what is the struggle for searching the sponsorship? Okay. Oh, there is someone who raised her hand. Oh, You guys have same name. Okay, Samantha, go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, good afternoon. For Thank you for your time and for your presentation. I have one question, please. Um, but I wrote it for not to explain it bad, wrong. I may have missed it, but if it was already mentioned, but I would like to confirm when we request to the sponsorship for an institution or company, we usually offer the collaborations after the sponsorship, sorry. Is there also the possibility of offering actions during the event itself? For example, creating videos at the Korea Youth Summit that mention the sponsors company or providing other forms to visibility during the summit? Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Samantha. It's like me calling myself Samantha, so we have the same name. So, your question is, yeah, maybe sometimes they ask you for like after event collaboration. Is there any possibility for us to do some activities or some contributions during the event, right? Yeah. As I gave the table before, like the package table. So there are a lot of things that I can do during the event. For example, like for the platinum, I can give the sponsor an exposure, brand exposure. I can bring their brand with me during the event, and then I can shoot that, or I can interview the another participant. So they will have like videos of me interviewing. So they will give like that kind of videos. They will give and report that to the company, because it's like documentary, something like that, a video, a proof. Like this kind of CSR program from that company have supported me. I have like interaction with like other participants, so they will have like more proof, more something that they can report to the company. And also I shot more about my experience starting the first time when I landed to Korea, and then the event, and when I had the presentation. That's the most important thing, where I can give or deliver my perspectives and my ideas to the topic. I think that's the most important thing, because yeah, from what I have, like the knowledge and the the ideas that I share to the participants is something that they feel like aligned. So if I can share the ideas to people like on international level, they will think like that kind of like recorded videos would be like a documentary for them, that they also give me as a representative to give the idea to the international audience, something like that. So there are a lot of things that I break down to them that I can do during the event, and then I will give back to them the report, the videos, the picture, and everything. I will record everything, so I can give more to them whenever I go back and I kind of like tidy up all the assets, the videos and pictures, so they can have more documents or documentaries, something like that.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for the question.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Samantha, and thank you so much for answering and explaining the answer, Miss Samantha. Yeah, hope it answered your question. Okay, so in the chat box, there are a lot of questions are coming here. Okay, the first one we got from Kainan. When you were waiting for your sponsor, how did you feel waiting for that moment? Whether you felt scared about not getting the sponsorship or not, or feeling how you felt.
Okay. So of course, that's why I told everyone here about the mindset, because I feel like when you decided to join this kind of event, you have to have the mindset where, like funding or not, you want to join this. So even though like the financial issues or anything, I think we have to go when we have to be ready for any kind of like possibility. No funding or no sponsorship. I feel like it's normal for us in the middle of the process that I personally felt frustrated because like when I approached like big companies, just a few that responded to me that welcomed me for the next step. But yeah, luckily I have like another strategy, which is like approach to the smaller or middle companies and also my communities where they know me personally. So yeah, I feel like that's um, when you feel frustrated, when you feel desperate, or you feel like you have no idea, you're clueless, you can just like have another strategy. You can just have like another networking that you can approach to. So yeah, sometimes feel frustrated, yes, felt so clueless, but I am sure with myself I can have that sponsor, and that's why I approach to like company that is around me or people that are around me like that.
Okay, thank you so much. So it's all about the mindset, but you
Yeah,
also feel like it's normal to get frustrated or feeling the feeling that you felt, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
hope it
exactly.
answered your questions, dear Kainan. Okay, the next
Yes,
questions.
miss.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next question is from Sri Maisara. Hi, did you use a standard proposal for everyone, or did you tailor your application to fit the specific mission or branding of each sponsor? If so, what did you change?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's why I told everyone here that it's okay to have like a general template, but you have to personalize by first studying the company, their programs. Maybe they have CSR specific program that they're running. So you have to highlight that whenever, like for example, big companies usually have that kind of like international goals, such as like what United Nations have. For example, like yeah, SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. So they also have that. So you can link that. You can personalize the proposal. Uh, so basically, you just have to have like the general templates, but you can personalize because you study the company before. So always do that. Always have like general templates, but study the company one by one, and you can just like change a little bit, tweak a little bit of what based on the specific programs that they have. And also, I think sometimes I change several terms that they always recall on their program at the closing statement of my proposal. The call to action, I always change that based on what they also echo on their program, like that. Yeah,
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. So it's important to personalize your proposal template to align your sponsor, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yes.
thank you. Hope it answered the question, Shri Maisara. Okay, next one we got from Maria Valentina. The question is mandatory for fully funded get sponsorship, or we can also get it from the Korea Youth Summit. Or maybe it can answered by the team. So fully funded already got funded from the Korea Youth the YBB. Maybe like Ms. Amita, you can share your experience whether you got the fully funded or self-funded, and if you don't mind, how much you got paid from the sponsorship, if that is okay.
So, yeah, I think for this question, yeah, you can also get uh, Korea Youth Summit, fully funded by Korea Youth Summit, but it's actually chosen, right? It's selected. So you have to make sure that your SI it's really stand out, something like that for Creative Summit. But you can still get fully funded from companies. Yeah, you have to go like all out for having a good proposal, for approach it in the best way. But for me, it's partially funded. But both, if I combine that, the total is like, uh, team, please convert it to like dollars, 20 million rupees. How much is that? I
Okay,
don't know. I
we'll
have to Google
convert
it.
it.
Yeah,
20 million rupees. Okay.
yeah.
That's a lot.
So
Oh,
I got like partially funded from two. Uh, first one is company, and the first one is community. Yeah.
okay. Thank you so much. So, Miss Samantha got partially funded from the sponsorship from her company, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. And then we also have questions from Lionel Akimana. The question is, what are the documents on the event that are most needed to present when applying for the sponsorship proposal?
Okay. So before this, I already Googled. It's around like 1,200 USD, right? Yeah. It's 2 million rupees, but if we convert it to dollars, it's like 1,200 USD. So it's about like from those two sponsors, I got that kind of total in USD. So for the next question, what are the documents on the event that are most needed to present when off? I created a proposal by myself. I gathered all information, my information, the event information, the organizers information, and also personalize a little bit with like the value that the companies to be target. I put the value of their companies so they feel like aligned with the program. And another one, documents, is the LOA. It's like a proof that I am selected, that I was selected for this event, and yeah, there's a signature for the for from the team, right? So it's kind of like legit for them to see and feel convinced that I was already selected for this event. I think yeah, the only the LOA, because another document is the proposal that I created myself.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. Hope it answered the questions from Lionel Akimana. So the LOA and other documents is important to applying when applying the sponsorship proposal. Okay, maybe because we have limited time, I will select one or two more questions for this session. Okay, there is questions from Maria. Like, how is the process in order that the company or institution support you and the documentation varies from company to company, and you select the company according in which objective of you choose?
Okay,
You
okay. How is the process in order that the companies wish to support you and the documentation? The process could be very different because we have to follow their flow. We have to follow their process, right? So every company has different kind of like flow. But the advantage if we approach like smaller and middle brands or companies, they tend to have like a more casual way. Yeah, the steps are not really like rigid or complex. So that's why I approach both like big companies and also like small or mid companies that I know before, that they have known me before as well. So yeah, if you ask about the process, it will be different from one company to another. And you select the company according in which, oh, I think I can just like what I said before, I maybe like do chat GPT, like list me the like top 20 big companies in Indonesia, multinational companies. And then they will give me the list Then I manually like go to their website, I study their values or study their programs, and I approach that from I approach them from the information stated on the web. So if you ask me about the objective, I think I just like curate all, go, and if I think yeah, we can just like send them. And if we have specific values that they have, we can just like personalize or tailor that in the proposal. So I don't really like curate it at the beginning. Like I don't want this company. I don't want this company like that. I send them, but I prioritize companies that have like same values with this event or same values with me. Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for the answer. Hope it answered your questions, Maria Valentina. Okay, before we answer the fully funded one, I want to um read the questions from Leonel again. How can a delegate get the foundation license while applying the visa? What kind of foundation license?
Yeah.
If I may know.
Oh, hello. Maybe I can
Yes.
ask a question.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. It's about that the foundation license. Actually, in China and the US, the Korea, the South Korea embassy asked me to present the IBB license, the foundation license, while applying for the visa. And I emailed it that I still waiting. Maybe in days to come it will be get. I
Okay.
emailed the Korea Youth Summit.
Okay.
Uh,
When you emailed us.
uh, from maybe there is 2 weeks, till two
Uh,
weeks ago. Yes.
okay.
Um,
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing your questions and concern to us. Maybe these questions can be answered by Miss Corey. Are you
mm,
here?
Yes, yes. Actually, okay, Lionel, can you send your email here? Can you put your email on the Zoom chat?
yes,
Actually,
yes,
we
yes.
have the license for the YBB, but actually, when we go to Japan Youth Summit and also Korea Youth Summit, we're gonna use third party, which is they will help us for conducting the event. Because we need
Mm,
some like guarantee letter that has been like legalized in the country. So that's why we always like use the third party. But if you ask about the license for the foundation, we can give that like for free because you have to pay for the batch one, because that is like one of the credential letter. If you have you paid for the batch one?
yes, I have already paid for the batch one.
Okay, can you put your email? So I will ask to my team because there is no like concern or the things from our registration team about these things.
Like, let me write down it.
Yeah. Can you write your email because you said that you send the email right to them? Okay.
I've written it. Do you see it? Is there?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
So please wait. Maybe my team will directly to reply your email. Because you already said all of the things in the email, right?
yes, actually, it's
Okay.
about the document. It is the hotel booking confirmation, and
Mm-hmm.
the foundation license is that.
Come again?
Uh, it's about two documents, that the hotel booking confirmation and that the EBB foundation license. It's only that.
Oh, okay. I think my team
Yes.
already have like a book a hotel because we gonna stay in at the same hotel. Next week we gonna mention and also give you the detail for the event.
Okay. The hotel information have not provided yet. Maybe it will also being executed later.
Okay. Yeah. I will update to the email because actually
Yeah.
we need I need to talk to my team, because actually when some people or anyone like already like for the batch one, my secretary directly to send some things like the form that the participants require to fill, because they need some like booking hotel, and then we need to put also your name in the hotel, like, so that's why there are some form that actually you have to fill it after you pay for the batch. Why, Lionel, maybe they passed it, or yeah, just skip because a lot of like email, but I will follow up to them.
Oh, okay.
I think that's all from my side, Rani.
Okay, thank you so much for the explanation, Ms.
Mm.
Corey, and hope it answered, Lionel.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
is
just
it
I'm glad
clear?
about it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so I think there's no questions left from for our speaker today, Samantha. Thank you so much, everyone who attended this pre-orientation session, and I hope you guys have a lot of insights about how to get the sponsorship by hearing our speaker's experience. And thank you so much for Miss Samantha to joining us today and sharing um, a lot of information about how you get the partially uh, funded from your company and stuff like that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry if that any mistakes from me, and I hope you guys are doing well. Wait, which one? Jalwan Nawab. Okay, sorry. Okay, Miss Corey, I think you can answer the questions from Shumaila Rashid about the fully funded delegates.
Yes, fully funded actually will cover for the flight ticket now, but it's only cover for the 500. Please watch the previous pre-orientation, Sumail.
Okay, is the fully funded registration still open?
Also, you can check on your website.
Okay, you can check it on our website, koreayouthsummit.com. It's all yeah, there's a lot of information there you can find about the fully funded and a lot of detailed information about the Korea Youth Summit. Okay, I think there's no one who wants to ask again. So once again, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for sharing your experience there, Miss Samantha. I hope you guys are doing well, and don't forget to join our next pre-orientation. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
You, bye.